Welcome back. TIFIN, the fintech platform known for Magnify, announcing its new premium subscription, Magnify Personal. This gives users access to Magnify's first artificial intelligence-powered two-way conversational investing assistant. Joining us right now to talk more about it is Magnify General Manager John Klaff. John, it's great to see you.
Thank you, Maria.
Yeah, I mean, interesting to have an AI assistant talk to you while you're investing. How does that work?
Well, AI is all over the place right now, whether you're trying to find movies on Netflix or Spotify or even Google search. So AI takes personal information that you're providing them. It understands what your life goals are, and then it provides you in real life language, whether it's text or voice, essentially a recommended portfolio of how to manage your portfolio.
Yeah, so, I mean, you have to input all of those things in order for the AI tech to work.
Well, if you're a novice investor, it's literally as easy as saying, I have $1,000, help me understand how to invest this. If you're a more advanced investor and you have a portfolio with Magnify, it'll basically be able to take some of those inputs that you've already provided, and it'll say, hey, here's how we can actually help diversify your portfolio and give you a much more stable and balanced plan.
Would you use it?
Well, I think one of the challenges with these is the human interaction with the software. So the question I would have is, investor says, I want to invest, I'm an aggressive investor, bear market hits, panic hits, they go back to the AI and say, I meant I'm conservative. Will the AI say, stay in, don't fight it?
The AI will manage your portfolio to the type of plan that you are. So if you are a high-risk investor or a low-risk investor, it's going to start giving you questions to help guide you to the right selection of assets. It's not going to come out and say, hey, stay with it if you're not comfortable with it. If you have questions and you're saying, how do I diversify around inflation, or how do I diversify outside of the war in Ukraine, it's going to help guide you, help you understand what are those factors within that, and then put you into give you some articles and education, but then make some recommendations of how you can actually diversify.
And will it list, well, this is what you said last week, this is what you've been doing? I mean, will it explain how it comes to certain conclusions?
It has a historical log of everything that it's ever said to you or everything that you've ever interacted with. So the more that you interact with Magnify Personal, the better the recommendations are going to become.
And it's interesting because all of this gets me nervous in terms of the machines knowing more than humans.
Absolutely.
Sure,
Look, we think that Magnify Personal is a complement to whatever you have. There are going to be some investors that use the tool that already have a financial advisor. There's going to be some investors that are using it that have been working with robo-advisors. And there's going to be some investors that are saying, I don't even know how to get started. And we really believe that this is actually the tool that kind of get you moving in the right direction. And look, we believe at TIFIN, at Magnify by TIFIN, the best approach to investing, the least complex way to invest is actually look at the long term. Don't look at the short term. We're not really here to be in a gambler's mindset. We're here to be in a much more long-term investor's mindset.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Just in terms of risk assessment, right? I'm a millennial. I've seen lots of people make it big and lose a lot on Robinhood, right? How much of this, if you ask it, if you put in, I can't afford to lose, 20%. All I'm looking to is just outpace inflation. Is that risk management tool good in there?
Yeah, absolutely. So look, at the end of the day, what we're really trying to address is the blind following, the gambler's mindset. We saw a lot of this happening during the pandemic, where people were going to social media, going to the meme stock, and just trying to invest off of somebody's whim. The reality is that the way that our whole principle, the whole philosophy that we have around Magnify Personal is that you are investing for the long term. So we're already kind of mitigating that risk by just having that point of view. We're not for the crypto traders. We're not looking for the traders who are looking to make a quick buck today. We're trying to set you up in a balanced portfolio so you can actually be set up for retirement or saving for your college education, your kids' college education, or saving for a home.
Let me ask you, if I were to input, we had 2 quarters of contraction. We've got lots of predictions that the economy is slowing down. The stock market is down 30% year to date. What do I do now? what would AI say?
What it would do is essentially help guide the type of investor that you are, whether you're a momentum investor or not. The idea is that it's trying to guide you to an investment plan that's comfortable for you. And it's not necessarily trying to push on a specific set of stocks or certain ETFs or mutual funds.
Okay.
It's really trying to address your goals. So in a very personalized way. You're not a cohort like in a robo-investor. You are a specific human being with specific goals, and it's really trying to understand who you are and then try to work through the macroeconomic issues and figure out a plan of attack for yourself.
Real quick.
So is it investing? Is it an index-based model? So it's a beginning investor. They come in. Are you using historical data? Are you using index-based? Is it individual stocks? Are you using any other? Like, what do you do for fixed income? How does that actually execute?
Yeah, it's a great question. It's much more about the balance of ETFs, mutual funds, and stocks. We're not going to try to get you into kind of one avenue. We're really thinking about this as a way more balanced approach to your investment planning. The idea here is not just to pick stocks, but what we can provide you. So I know that Tesla had earnings yesterday. We can actually say, hey, you can actually say into the actual device, hey, how did Tesla do against the sector? It'll give you that education. It'll help you understand what's going on and then help you make a better informed decision.
And that's the key. It's got all of this information to do that. John, thanks very much. John Klaff, the next hour of Mornings with Maria begins right now.